So I was on YouTube just eating my lunch, and I was watching Cody Ko, but I'm like a year and a bit behind on the second channel. Anyway, and he's not much of a vlogger. Um, he more so does reaction videos. Basically, that's his thing to reality TV shows for a long time, and he was doing like that's cringe stuff with Noel Miller, who I really enjoy as a creator, just creator period. Anyway, I enjoy Cody Ko to a degree for sure. So I was watching that, and he was like in his car, and he was like, "What's going on? I'm not at my desk," because usually he's at his desk watching a video and reacting to it, and that's his style of video. And then he just said, "You know what? I just want to take a moment to like talk about things I actually enjoy," because he's usually roasting these videos or watching things that he's not gonna like and making fun of them, and like that's just his style of video. And I was just thinking of like that I most often talk about. This is so stupid. This is just like one of those things that I'm like, how did it take this long to click? But I mostly um, talk about things that I don't like, things that are going on with me that are not good. Right? I think that in my mind I don't realize it. I'm not thinking of it as that's the only thing that I talk about, but I think it's the majority of what I talk about. And that kind of little line by Cody Ko just like made me think like it just goes back to this thing of like really simple basics, but like if I am speaking about things that I enjoy more often, I think I will just enjoy things more often, and just like refreshing perspective and trying to be more positive and focusing again. It has to be that thing of like I have to notice what I can't change and then let that go really quickly and just focus on the things, whether I can change them or not, but like focus on things that are more positive and happy, and I will be in that space more often. And why wouldn't I want to be in that space more often? So I think I've naturally shifted with some things to like when I speak with people or whatever to only be talking about, or maybe I've just shifted how much talking I do about negative things, but it's still about. I mean, if I would have told like 5 stories that week, they would have all been negative. Maybe now it's only one. Or if it was a different ratio of like 4 out of 5, I just don't have the 5 conversations that I used to have, or like the amount of content that I choose to express to whomever, including here. I'm sure this has been affected too. But I don't know if the ratio has changed. I don't, you know what I mean? I think that I still generally am mostly talking about what's going wrong and what's difficult and what sucks, and not about the things that are good. So I would really like to focus on doing that. I think that would be a good practice for me and just make me a happier person. Which again, these are such simple basics, and I just can't see them sometimes, or I don't have enough room to breathe to be able to let that in and let that like and be ready for that type of growth. Like sometimes in survival mode for so long, I don't even have a moment to grow. Like sometimes it forces me to grow, but it's not like the same type of growth, but the same things. And anyway,
Just leaving the nature center. I was hoping that I could show you the exhibition track record that Rebecca and I did together, but they haven't got the lights set up yet, so it doesn't really look like what it's supposed to. That was one of those things that installing the show they didn't want us to do, was to set up the lights, but then they didn't do it either. So I don't know, just one of those things. I don't know. The kids had a field trip down here today, and then they saw the show, and now I came to like document it properly, and I couldn't because it wasn't done yet. And I don't know how many other people have seen it, but I mean the lighting matters. So I don't know. Like it is what it is. But anyway, it's beautiful out. I bought some. I bought some new headphones. I have like earbuds that I wear, and that's all I had. But I think these really cheap Bluetooth noise canceling headphones are enhancing my life already, and this is the first day I've worn them. I bought them like last week. But things sound really good, and that feels nice. And it was just like like a cheap way to really just be like, wow, I'm enjoying my experience right now, like twice as much as I was before. Feel like my other headphones will still have a purpose for like mountain biking and working out at the Y, stuff like that. I think it would still make sense. But these are lightweight and just like Bluetooth, and I could have the option of like an aux cord, and they sound pretty decent. I am wrapping up the vlog. It's Ren's birthday tomorrow. I also wanted to show you the Helen Schuler stuff, but again, the lights weren't up when I went, so we'll have to try that another time. Anyway, yeah, we got a week off. I'm hoping to get to the studio a bunch. I'm hoping to, get to the Y regularly again, and hopefully my knee gets better. Like, it's still, like, it's like any given day, like, I could be exacerbating, the pain and then have to take extra days off, and it's like, really touch and go right now. It's like, pushing it the right amount it's hard to find that balance right now. Anyway, I'm trying to think. I don't know. The only other video this week is a conversation that I had about living in a dystopia, because there's, like, yeah, it's just everything's garbage and it sucks, basically. So, well, enough on that note. It was very different than earlier when I was talking about, wanting to talk about more positive things, and I do want to do that. I definitely do. But I'm going to sign off right now because I got other things I need to do, and that's it. That's really it. I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm like not in a super positive place right now. I'm not in a horrible place either, but I just feel like, man, things just suck. And it's because I just finished talking about how much things suck. With, like, customer service is just non-existent, and it's a gong show. Life is a gong show.